All right, folks, so we are at it today. Today is Saturday, the 23rd. Finally got out, got some stuff done. Let's talk about it. All right, one thing that we did is we came back out with a lot of our pistols, tried them out again on the Obsidian 9. This is actually a really, really nice suppressor. I think so. So far, I've been very impressed with it. It just works really well. It's more than manageable in a short configuration, which is perfect for like range use stuff. And then if you really just want to get quiet, throw that extra end on there, and it's been really, really nice. So I ran it on pretty much, not all my pistols, but a lot of my pistols that I got out today, and it worked really, really well. Something that was interesting is the Glock Store G26X, right? So the 19 size grip with a 26 size slide. This guy ran. He was great. He was perfectly fine. We didn't shoot a whole lot through it, but it ran. Whereas the Nomad, again, kind of a strike against the Nomad, she didn't work last time we brought her out, which is kind of not that great. But this guy ran. Same exact slide, setup, that whole thing, but different frame. So something with that frame on that Nomad didn't really like shooting suppressed. Not sure what that is. The bell of the ball. The bell of the ball. Anyway, we have our inspired build, jailbroke series kind of thing again. This is the Ghetto Weasel, actually a 9.69 inch barrel that we chopped from a Bear Creek Arsenal barrel. It is working. This is working on a 9-inch handguard. This is actually tunable, manageable. The recoil is not bad. It suppresses surprisingly well. This is a really fun build, and it's only just a few ounces heavier than the actual Q whatever Sugar Weasel thing, and that's probably because we have a forward assist and a chunkier charging handle. I don't know where they're getting away with a couple extra little ounces, but if that's all it is a couple extra ounces, I'm not spending an extra $1,500 to save on a couple extra ounces when I'm going to go ahead and put a suppressor on there, go ahead and put a magazine in there, and it's already going to get kind of heavy. This was really cool, right? I'm kind of getting off on a tangent there. This was cool. Shot it, made sure it worked. It's actually accurate. I'm always careful whenever I chop a barrel, rethread it, do all that kind of stuff. Really want to make sure it's actually shooting groups, and then I didn't just turn it into a shotgun. Woo, gonna fall down. And so it did well. It did well. I'm very happy to report that it actually shot very well. Was holding a 0 and a clean 0, right? And it was easy to 0, which tells me again that the recrowning job went well. Everything worked fine. This is the completed, I think it's completed now, Ghetto Badger, because this guy is the 300 blackout version, integrated stock, all that kind of stuff. This was a super fun project, and this is easily one of my favorite 300 blackouts now. I say that every time I make one. Last time I made that other mini M4 thing, that was super cool, super clean. I feel like this is even lighter in recoil, so there is something there with their weird little proprietary spindle whatever buffer system, and it works, because that's what's actually in this thing, not the regular buffer tube and all that stuff, the weird recoil rod and small dorky recoil system, but it's pretty dang cool. What I would say this actually trumps the actual Honey Badger is this is built off of a Griffin Armament Mark II lower, so you got all the ambi stuff going on. Why? I don't know. Like, why does Q in their infinite wisdom not do stuff like that if they're already making stuff from the ground up? This, in my opinion, would be superior, because down in its guts, the barrel, the handguard, the gas tube, the recoil system, and even the bolt are Q. So all we did was dress it up a little bit and upgrade the lower receiver. That's really all we did. The upper receiver, that's a cross machining tool. It blended well. It blended well, so that's why I went ahead and went with this one. Had a forward, or did not have a forward assist, but did have a dust cover. Not a dust cover. Could have a dust cover. Brass deflector, right? I was looking for one. I wanted to find one that was a smaller brass deflector, and I seriously considered getting the angle grinder thing out and just shaving this thing down before we Cerakoted it, but I didn't, and at the end of the day, I think it turned out fine. This is gonna get all beat up and tore up, and it's gonna look cool later anyway, so who gives a rip? It actually turned out really cool. We do have a little, what's it called? A Carolina Laser Works little thing we're gonna put on there, so that's gonna be kind of cool. Anyway, that's that. That's the stuff we worked on. just finalized those projects. This was actually a really cool one, I think. This turned out very, very slick. Very, very lightweight. We kind of compared it, have them sitting over there. I compared it to my 11.5-inch build that I have and my Mark 18. Yeah, my Mark 18. The Mark 18 is super, super, super. It weighs about twice as much as this thing weighs. And it's cool. They all have their different pros and cons and different things to it. But there is something to be said about a very lightweight AR-15. They're fun. They're just manageable and they're fun. Funsies, funsies, funsies. And now that I know this guy works, he could, and he's zeroed in, at this point, throw a light on there and set it by the bed. This would be a good thing for that. I'm still going to use my Mark 18 because I like it, but I think it would perfectly function for that kind of role. That's pretty much it. We did not get to our favorite spot today, but this is really kind of my favorite spot. I mean, if you look out there, it's gorgeous. It's drop dead gorgeous out there. You couldn't really ask for much better of a backdrop. It puts a beating on the truck to get all the way back here, and somebody else was in our easy access spot, so we came up here. Anyway, I might fly the drone around a little bit and get some aerial footages, maybe. But other than that, I'm done. That's it. Let's pack up and go home. Wow, I just spattled there for a minute. Anyway, if you guys enjoy the channel, please consider subscribing. That's great. Liking the video, that actually does help. Commenting boosts the algorithm. We are on a massive slump as far as views and all that stuff, and it is what it is. This is a hobby for me. This doesn't really pay bills. It pays for the hobby. It tries to pay for the hobby. So any support you guys throw along the way, as far as even just watching the videos or commenting, that really does help. And then we also have all our Patreon and other stuff. You know, you can go look in the comments and stuff, not the comments, in the video description. That's all down there below if you want to support in that way and see earlier access content and special content. That's over on Patreon, not here. Anyway, that's it. Y'all be good, be safe. Appreciate you, and hopefully we'll catch you next time. See you.